So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm back but with a very different type of video. I'm joined by my friend Vaughn Williams and we have a discussion on how likely we're gonna get a battle royale type game mode on the second installment of Factions. There's been a lot of leaks and evidence that suggests that we might get one, and we're also going to discuss if we actually want one and how would it work. So that being said, guys, this is a very different type of video, but the same gameplay in the background, so I hope you guys don't mind too much. And yeah, let's get into this. Alright, so Vaughn, how likely are we to get a battle royale type game mode within The Last of Us Part 2 multiplayer?
Personally, I don't think we're that likely to get one. And I don't think there's an appetite for one either.
Fair enough, but okay, I've got a screenshot that if I show you right now, it should show up on your screen. That is suggesting that we might get a battle royale type game mode within The Last of Us Part 2. Mainly because I can see a compass on the map, which wouldn't really make sense, for supply raid. And then we got a heads-up display where we can see some players with like a question mark, and a death counter, which really looks like just anything you'd see within a battle royale mode, and just it screams battle royale to me. So I mean,
yeah, okay,
yeah,
right. I can see that. The point here is that you've got how many people are left in the battle royale.
Yeah, exactly. That's
okay.
And how many people get killed?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that would be battle royale or possibly deathmatch. The reason why I don't think that this is a battle royale from the HUD is that there's no crafting or materials. It just looks to me.
Oh no! If you look to your the bottom right corner, you can see the crafting mechanic is still there. You actually got parts still, and you got a bottle and a bow.
Yeah, but none of these are materials.
Materials.
Like the crafting is to make bombs and fucking smoke bombs and stuff like that, and the parts is to feed your clan. Battle royale games, you need to be able to sort of scavenge a resource to do stuff with, because there's not a lot really going on. It's not like everyone shooting each other. It's lots of people running around the map. Yeah. So whilst I accept that quite a lot of this looks like it could be a battle royale, I personally don't think it is. I think that this is a standard supply raid screen with just new visuals.
Could be fair point. I mean, so could you explain to me the compass though? Because that in itself,
it's a map.
This does not make sense to me.
It's a map. Yeah, it's just a map. Okay, I'll tell you why I think that this might be a compass. Is that a lot of people dislike the radar system in Factions. They don't like the fact that it prohibits you from running, from using a gun, because everything flashes up on the screen. Maybe what they have done here is they have removed the map because there's much more emphasis on listen mode, and having northwest, south and east gives you a basic guide to be able to inform your players that I see someone southeast or southwest. I think that personally, I don't think that this is anywhere near the finished article, but I would actually really like it if they removed the map.
But I mean,
it is from 2020.
I did play with one of the devs the other day, and they did say that they did not like the way the radar system worked, especially during sudden death.
Did they?
Yeah. I think
that's all from X-Shot, to be honest. He's gone on about that for years.
Yeah, he said that he's not a big fan of the way people get comebacks. So,
neither am I.
I mean, this could be just a rework of the way Factions or supply raid is.
Okay, cool. Now, would you like to see? Oh, sorry. I was just going to ask you if you'd like to see a battle royale.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it if they left supply raid.
So it's supplementary.
Another option.
To
exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
if there's an extra mode, I wouldn't mind it, to be honest. But yeah, that's just my opinion.
I don't want it.
Okay.
I'll tell you why I don't want it.
Okay.
Right. Well, two reasons. The first reason is battle royales to me are essentially just really long comebacks. Like, and they might be fun to watch and stuff.
You're not a fan of comebacks?
I'm not a fan of comebacks.
Okay.
No.
I think we differ on that point, but yeah.
I think we and everyone watching differs on this point. But I don't like comebacks. Okay. I'm very sorry, guys. Don't like them. Okay. I don't like memes. I don't like comebacks. I don't like fun. But I prefer the team-based aspect of the game, and I think working in a team is much better than like being sort of like solo. So I don't want a battle royale because I don't like the mechanics of them, and secondly, I think if you make a battle royale, you have to make it free to play, and if you're making it free to play, you get into like dodgy microtransactions and stuff like that. But more importantly, you put the focus on the battle royale. Because people aren't gonna like if it's free to play. People aren't lads. I can't wait to get balls deep into Survivors. They want to go and play the battle royale, and that becomes the main focus of the game. So I wouldn't want one.
That's a fair point. Thank you. You talked about free to play. Do you think that's a good idea?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. You look at the
all multiplayers have to be free to play now.
You look at the most popular games. Fortnite. You look at Warzone, Apex Legends. Those are the most popular games on Twitch. Yeah. People are playing the most player counts. You know, so I do see why it would bring in like just a huge fan base, just like a player base to The Last of Us Part 2 multiplayer.
When Factions was free on PS Plus. I think there was a huge influx of new players, wasn't there?
There was.
And has that improved the game? Like, is it easier to find matches? Are there more, like, you're not just playing against the same sweaty people. Spaniards, like, sitting in the corner eating tortillas and shotgunning me.
Exactly.
Shout out to Pez Danny. Yeah, I mean, the only right, I'll tell you what, the only big issue I have with free to play, and it's not microtransactions, it's that I think TLOU needs a ranked mode. Of like similar to Uncharted 4 or Overwatch or Valorant, where you know, like you have sort of bronze, gold, silver, platinum, diamond, and all that kind of stuff.
To cater to the more competitive people.
Yes, and also it would fix
matchmaking.
Yeah, so if you're a silver player, you play against other silver players. Yeah. You're not finding. I don't know who's good at TLOU anymore, but you're not finding. You're not doing 1 versus 24 comebacks against level zeros. Exactly, it stops comebacks, which would be fantastic.
No, but I mean, not every comeback is bad, in my opinion. Can we at least agree on that? Like, you know, when it's
yes.
Say for example, it's 4v4. Your team is getting beat. You're the last man standing. It's like 1v8, 1v10 against like a decent team, and you actually get the comeback. I mean, you cannot hate on the comeback.
Yep,
like that, right?
Fantastic. Yeah. But once again, I prefer the team aspects of The Last of Us, and I think that the focus should be on that.
Yeah.
And like, so how would it work? Right. So this is good. Yeah. So if we're gonna go with a team-based tactical cover shooter or whatever, how does it work? Are we getting infected? Like, are we building stuff? What's going on?
I personally do not want to see any type of infected in Supply Raid. That would just ruin
it would be brilliant.
How would that be brilliant? Like, I just don't
see it gives you something else to do.
Oh man, I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe if they spawn on campers, then yes, that would be good. But I just don't see how that would improve the Supply Raid game mode. Maybe like
Supply Raid. No. Yeah. For Battle Royale. Not for Supply Raid.
For Battle Royale. Exactly. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, add random infected so that like maybe there's a high loot area. Add a couple of like infected in there so that the consequences to going to that area. That's a good idea. Or like maybe even you're camping. And then
would you have a scarcity of ammo in the game? Like one of the big things in the multiplayer and the single player was you don't have a lot of resources. In the battle royale, is that similar? So it's like it's a real fucker to go up against the infected because they're taking your bullets and your throwables.
That would be good. I don't see anything wrong about that. That would be
right.
Yeah. That would be interesting, I guess.
So in your mind, let's say it's the Seraphite Island from the second game, and you like boat into it or you parachute into it or whatever. You and your team, you start with nothing, and you've got to get arrows and bows and bottles and submachine guns and things.
I like how it went from bottles to submachine guns.
Well, to be honest, the bottle is the most powerful thing in The Last of Us Part 2. I could give me a bottle, and one muscly girl with a bottle will beat the shit out of anything in that game.
I know,
easy.
I know.
Easy. Fucking Motherwell rules. But like, so you just land on the island, and then there's a storm, and you want to be last people standing. Because I think that's a very basic battle royale.
That's very basic.
I want to see like contracts and stuff. Like in Warzone, you get a bounty put on you.
I mean, they could add that. Yeah, they could add different like side missions. I mean, there's nothing new under the sun. Even Warzone isn't a new type of game mode. They lent a lot of what they have within their game from other games and just like improved on what exactly. So The Last of Us could take a page or two from like other battle royales, improve on that, and obviously it's Naughty Dog, so I mean there's a lot of faith in what they can deliver. So,
because they've really like invested so much time into factions in the last couple of years. It's astonishing. But will the meta game be in the battle royale? Because I think it would be quality. So the meta game is like looking after your clan and doing little challenges to keep your survivors going.
That's interesting. I mean, but I mean, I feel like after some time people stop caring about that. But they could implement that. That's cool.
Because what I would really love is that you actually get to meet the survivors and stuff. My ideal multiplayer for Factions 2 is nothing like Factions. It's like The Division or something like that, and you go out scavenging, fighting the infected and like bots and stuff, but you also have the opportunity to fight other real players. That's what I want, but I think we all know what you want.
But I mean, that could be a horde mode maybe, but that's completely different, because horde mode would be something like
be co-op, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be, what's that game mode within Days Gone where you just like,
I haven't played it.
Okay, but there's a mode where you just like try wave after wave of zombies. So I think the horde mode would probably be something like that. But I mean, I'm not opposed to that Division idea. I was like a big fan of the first Division. I haven't played the second one, unfortunately. But where you go into the dark zone and you're looting stuff.
Do you not think that fits with Factions?
It could fit. It could definitely. Neil Druckmann did say it's going to be its own game, its own experience. So
he says a lot of things.
He does, but all we have is his word right now, and that's what he said. So I don't know. We could expect something very different, or just something we've seen before with other games, but improved, like the Battle Royale, and we just don't know. We're in the dark right now.
Yeah, I think that's great. So in the next couple of weeks or months, hopefully, we'll see what happens. And as always, Rage, it's been fun speaking to you.
Thank you so much for joining, Vaughn. It's nice listening to your insight.
Thanks. Shout out to Pez, Danny, and the lads. And I'll see you later.
All right, bye, Vaughn.
Right.